Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Let's get it, y'all. I got two monsters, two writing monsters. According to y'all, for these last few months, depending on the artist that I react to, y'all will say Ashford and Simpson wrote that record. Ashford and Simpson wrote this, wrote that, wrote this, wrote that. It's crazy. And now I did one song by her. I forgot what it's called. It's a sad joint, but it's a beautiful record when she was young. But now I'm doing her and her husband, Ashford and Simpson. Is it still good to you? Rare promo 1978. Excuse me. I can't wait to listen to this. Let me just tell y'all, right? Cause I've heard of them, for a long time, but you know what it is, I never sat down and listened to their records. I've heard a lot of the records they wrote for other people. I think they wrote stuff for Motown. I'm not mistaken, or artists who were on Motown. But for those that don't know, I drive a bus in New York. That's my occupation, right? And one day, I was on Central Park West, so I pulled up at a red light. Limousine pulled up next to me. I probably had a year or two on the job at the time, and it was Ashford and Simpson. So I looked over. I threw up the peace sign. Hello, how you doing? She was nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if he's alive. I think I heard he passed, if I'm not mistaken. So rest in peace to him. No, I have no hard feelings. He probably dealt with that stuff every day, all the time. But I remember when they pulled up next to me at the red light in a limo. I said, "What's up?" I threw up the peace sign. She said, "Hello, how you doing?" She was looking up. "Hello, how you doing?" So on and so forth. But he didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? But he's the man. He's the man. You know what I'm saying? With his woman. So it is what it is. But I'm gonna listen to them now. This is it still good to you? 1978.
Been a long time
Oh,
since you touched me and made me feel that wonderful glow the way you do. Been a long time since you held me and squeezed me so I wonder what's come over you. I don't know if I ought to bring it up. Seems like such a funny thing to talk about. Don't know if it's right to do. Nowhere to turn to. Ooh, I'm up against the wall. And I wanna know,
come on, y'all. I hear that drama.
is it still good to you? Does it feel alright? Oh, is it still good to you? Will you prove it tonight?
That's right, you gotta prove it. Come on. Yeah, beat drop.
Been a long time since you asked me how was my day and kissed me before I could say.
I'm sorry to stop at y'all, but the stuff they singing about, I know y'all can relate to. People who have been in long relationships, marriages. Um, It just seems like you get to a place sometimes. At least I've heard. Me and Mecca been married now for 4 years. We coming up on 4 years soon. But you always hear, on the job, guys talking and stuff. They come in, their wife don't ask them how their day was. They don't care to ask their wife how their day was. Something can happen. There's no compassion. There's no, are you all right? Nothing. So I understand. I see what is it still good to you means. Like this is stuff that they talking about.
Is it still good to you? Does it feel alright? Is it still good to you? Will you prove it tonight?
Been a long time since you asked me how was my day and kissed me before I could say. Been a long time since you told me if things could change, you wouldn't have it no other way. I don't know if I ought to bring it up. It seems like such a funny thing to talk about. I don't know if it's right to do, but I don't wanna bug you. And ooh, I'm up against the wall.
Relationships, yep.
Wanna know.
Come on, y'all.
Give it to me straight now.
Wanna know. No need to hesitate.
Wanna know. Is it still good to you? Does it feel alright?
Does it feel alright?
Is it still good to you? Will you prove it tonight? Is it good? Is it still good to you? Is it good? Is it still good to you?
Is it good?
Tearing it up. Tow it up. Wow. Wow. Beautiful record. Beautiful record. Very real. I know y'all can relate to it. Being in a relationship, or in some cases a marriage, and you just don't know what the other person is feeling because things are just not right anymore. The little things aren't happening. And that's how it be. That's how it be. That's why music is beautiful. They can put into words, into songs, sometimes what you can't. What you've been through. What you in the past have wanted to ask maybe your partner. It's a beautiful record. Ashford and Simpson, is it still good to you? Classic. Goes on a playlist. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Share. Sharing is caring. Brother D, I'll be back. Stay tuned.